Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? So, I am going to be doing some things for this guy. It's going to mostly be me probably. I mean, I need to do a back view, which I'll do at some point, but really what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking the gun right here and kind of showing how it connects and stuff like that. That way there's no questions about like, hey, how does this thing work or what have you. So I'm going to start that process. I probably won't finish today, but I am going to start at the very least today. Before I get into that, I am going to do some gestures because I like to do that for my warm-ups. So I'm going to get some gesture drawings in, and once I get those done, then we'll get started on this guy. I hope that everybody is doing well. Hope that you've had a good week, and I hope that you have a great weekend. Alrighty, let's zoom in here and get started. Alrighty. As I am doing this stuff, I tend to like not talk too much, so I do apologize for that, but I'm just trying to concentrate obviously on making the gesture as good as I can. But I will get to your questions. If I see a whole bunch, I'll stop for a minute and go in, but oops. Alright, his leg. And here. And the shoulders up here. Oops. Next, Next. Yo, what's up, Coop? How's it going, man? Let me see here. So this one There's a little more twist in there, but it's alright. Waiting for the voice chat with my bro, huh? Yeah, that'll be next weekend. We'll do a quick one. I'm having like a lot of family come up. Well, I shouldn't. Well, it is family. Like some of my best friends. So we'll probably be busy doing stuff, but we'll probably chill for like maybe 15, 20 minutes or something like that on the voice chat. It's probably a little overestimate of how long we would actually do it for. Probably like 10 minutes. Oops, this is way too big. Alright, and her hips. Here, let me pause this for a second. Said, yo, what's up, Chris? Pat DJ gotta have to record the legendary moment for me. Oh, yeah. What's up, Chris? Thanks for joining the stream, man. Doing some gestures. They're actually going much better today, Chris. So that's good news. But how you been, man? How you doing? Yo, what's up, Eddie? Welcome, welcome. I always do this. I need to really probably like take like a day and just hammer some hips, man. That came out real wrong. I meant to say. Oh my god. Just made it myself. I meant to say I need to just take a day and practice drawing hips for a really long time so that I can, do them better when I go to draw them, because right now it's rough. Chris said I look well rested unlike yesterday. Dude, yesterday I was like on my deathbed. I had such a long day. I definitely didn't sleep. Oh god. Guys, give me a minute. I'll be right back. I think my dog pooped in the floor. He definitely pooped in the floor. I can smell it. Give me 1 minute. I guess he didn't poop. I just was smelling things. I don't know what that was. It was weird. But I'm back. Coop, I'm not answering that question about the plastic bag. It just screams to me that it's bait. Oops. Well, didn't get to finish that one. This is also wrong. So this is why I need to practice this, man, because I'm not seeing it correctly. Sorry, Coop. I told you, man. 500 is the bait stream. Alright. This is the one that I failed at the other day, so let's try to get it right today. No, it's this way more. This is tilted. Let me pause. Alright. That one came out pretty good. Oh, crouch pose. Okay. Ooh. Did not do too bad on that one. It needs to be a little flatter here, but wasn't bad. Oh lordy. Coop. Coop, you just you came out hot too starting on stream, because your first ever message was a bait message. After I finish up these gestures, I think I have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have this last one to do. I need to take Max outside because I think he has to go to the bathroom. He's like, keeps bothering me, so I will have to BRB. I'll be done in just a second, Bubba. Alright. Alright, bud, just give me 1 second. I'm almost done. I didn't ignore him. I said hi to Eddie. I asked him how he was doing and everything. Alright, bud, I hear you. Give me 1 second. Alright, sorry guys. Max is not a happy camper. Give me 1 second. I will BRB. DJ, what's up? Yeah, Eddie, I said hi to you, right? I didn't ignore you. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I am back. Thanks, Eddie. Thanks for defending me. Guys, you're trying to make me feel bad. Alrighty. So this was probably my best gesture day of the week, I would say. This is pretty good. Because there's only... To be honest with you, the only one that I'm not happy with is this one, and that's only because it's not finished, but not bad, not bad. Alrighty, so let's go into this bad boy now. So I'm going to do this because I need to get a rough in. Conspiring with Max. Boy. Got a message. Alright. So, yeah, I'll zoom in a little bit. It's a little far out for y'all. Alright, Chris. Take your time. Alrighty, so I want to show what's happening with, this is too far out. With the arm here. How do I want to show this? Actually, let me flip this around. Yeah, let's do it like that. I'm gonna show this as if the arm is facing us. Alright. Revolting. Y'all are trying to pull Max up to the top and kick me to the side, huh? Alrighty. Let me see here. Alright, so this is kind of like this, and there are three pieces. I wish Max could edit for me. That would be awesome. That is like the worst part about doing videos, is having to like edit and everything. Not fun. That's why I like live streams though. I don't have to worry about all that. Alright, so I could probably make this a little bit more fun to look at. Let's put a little bend in the arm. And you know what? I'm going to actually get rid of this because it's ugly. Let's start over. Oh, y'all are pro editors. It's good to know. All right. Alright, so this goes into the gun, which we will say is just going to be shaped like that. I do need to shrink all of this down a bit. It's taking way too much of the screen up. So we get this, and then I can do something like this. And I can probably put it at a slight angle like that. And then on the inside there, we have that. Alrighty. I think that makes it clear. I don't see why it wouldn't. Alrighty. So we got that. Can probably at least sketch out some of the back view. Could wait and do that another time though, and just focus on getting this down today. I already know what he's going to say probably tomorrow. He's gonna be like, well, if this connects this way, which it does, then how does he fire the gun? My answer to that is that he's magic, but I don't know if that's an issue or not. So we'll see. I'll try it because I think that this gives it like a cool backstory. Like, why did he lose his arm? How did he do it? Did he lop it off in order to use this particular gun? Did he lose it in another battle and then attach a gun to it? Was he born that way? There's just like a lot of questions I feel, which I think it's interesting storytelling wise, but just practicality, I'm not 100% sure what that would look like. His arm is the fuel. Coop said, we love Mike. DJ said, Mike loves us. Both are true. I do love y'all. Appreciate everything that y'all do for me. And like I said, it makes streaming a lot easier. And going on, like for instance, like last week, I think my question about whether or not he would be able to like use the gun was more so like, how does he actually like fire the trigger? Like, and I don't really know the answer to that, right? Unless like he can flex his arm and it like moves these like little needle things. But yeah, we'll get the voice chat in. Like I said, tomorrow I should be able to. I can probably do it tomorrow. Maybe right after I record my video. Like I'll probably wake up at like 10. No, I'll wake up earlier than that. I keep saying I'll wake up at 10. I don't wake up or actually wake up at 8. But I'll probably be done with the video around like noon, I would expect. So maybe like 1:30 we could do a voice chat tomorrow. Alrighty. This arm to me doesn't look long enough. Let me see something. Yeah, because it's like his elbow is hitting higher than his rib cage, which means it's too short. So we need to lengthen it. I could probably pull it out just a bit. And the other thing that I'm going to do is make his tricep bigger because it's way too tiny. Alright, that should work. Okay. What other things do we have questions about? I feel like the staff is pretty self-explanatory, but maybe I'm wrong. I think it is. I don't think I need to go in depth doing all that. What's next? What's next? That wouldn't be explained by a back view. What's that stand for, Coop? I don't know what that game is that you're referring to. Oh. Well, DJ, that's because that's what I was attempting to do with this character. I want to. That's who I want to work for. Is I don't know if you knew this already, so sorry if you did. And I'm just like yammering on about something you already knew. But oh, okay. I figured it was like an actual COD game, but I wasn't sure. Yeah. So I was attempting to make a character that looked more like it was part of the Borderlands world, because that's who I'm gonna apply to, I guess, is to Gearbox. So I did that on purpose. So it's good that it looks like a Borderlands character. Alrighty. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, Borderlands series is like one of my favorites. Chris and I actually we beat the first one together and the second one together, I think. My fiance and I beat both of them together as well. And actually, did we finish the first one? I don't know if my fiance and I beat the first one or not yet, but we beat the second one and the third one together. So, and I'm currently playing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands now. I like it. A lot of people I don't like it, which fine, but I enjoy it. I think it's a good game. The arm still feels short, but I think at this point it's just because I cut off the hand. So not going to worry too much about that. But I don't know if I said thank you, but thank you, DJ. Appreciate it. She doesn't play too many games anymore, but that was like one of the things that we bonded over when we first started dating. Was we liked playing games where you shoot and kill people. Hey, I already y'all asked me about relationship advice in one of the previous streams, and my response to you was basically not to be desperate and to just find people that have common interests. There's girls out there that love playing video games. There's women out there that love video games. They love manga. They love all that stuff. They love like anime, and there's women out there that obviously love sports, and there's women out there that love all of those things put together. There's women out there that love art. Yeah, if you get too desperate, and it's not even desperate, it's actually like, hopefully this doesn't come off the wrong way, but you have to love yourself enough to know that you're worth somebody's time. And that would include your own time, right? And giving yourself the permission to be picky about who you're going to be with, and knowing that that's what you deserve as a human being, is to have somebody that loves you and cherishes you and does the things that you enjoy. That's the key. Is being bald a bonus? Sometimes. It depends. I think being bald has a lot of advantages, but I will say this though: there's women out there that obviously care about whether or not you have hair, but a lot of women surprisingly don't. Some women actually like bald men. So some women like men with really long hair. Alrighty. Well, I am a therapist, so you wouldn't be the first like young adult / teenage-esque group that I've talked to about these kinds of things. I have a lot of practice. Alright, it's shaving time. See, I don't even shave my head. I just like I use just like clippers on it and just take the guard off. Alright, I don't really know what else a 3D artist would have as far as a question is concerned. I should probably do, I would say, a side view with the purpose like of the chains. So I'll do that as well. Alrighty. gonna have to pull this up. I can already see that. Let me think. The gun side view would look something like this. Here. No, it's not going to be that far down. It's actually going to be high up. Probably up to here. Alright, and then the bottom comes out further than the top, so we get something like this going. Oh, wait a second, I messed that up. So this is going to be like right in here, so we're going to get something like this. So are you asking, Coop, what if him and his girl are bald, like become bald? So if y'all are actually, I don't know if y'all are actually wondering why I'm even doing this, but basically what happens when you're in the industry is I would be a concept artist for a 3D artist to make a model of this character. So one of the things that you have to do if you're in that field is you have to make sure that there's no questions when you hand this concept over to the 3D artist that the artist might have that aren't answered, right? So for instance, like the reason why I did this is because I wanted to make sure that they understood how this gun was held, whether there was like a trigger on the inside or what, and I elected to not do that. I elected to have his arm just kind of go into it like with spikes, right? I just thought it would be cool for the storytelling purposes, like I explained earlier. This drawing that I'm currently doing is going to be to ensure they understand what's happening in this area over here with the chains and stuff, because I don't think that that's necessarily as clear as I would like it to be. One thing I know that I have to do here is pull this back quite a bit. So that's what I'm working on now, is making sure I eliminate any questions. Alright, this doesn't have to be drawn perfectly. I mean, I'll make it perfect, but just because it's a portfolio piece, but it doesn't have to be like 1000% correct. Alright. erase this. It's hard work. It is. Is he bald? I think that the psychos are bald in this game. I would imagine so. Some of them have like little tufts of hair, but yeah, they're mostly like hairless actually. Alright, so this one is already there, so I'm not worried about that one being understandable. It's more so this chain here. Alrighty. And I have this one strapped to this side, right? Or, no, I have the one that's here strapped here. So, am I drawing more now than before the live streams? I think so. I didn't like this stuff in particular. Like I was not doing this as frequently as I should have been. So like this is keeping me accountable to continuing to do the fundamentals, and it's working. Like here, let me see if I can find one. I know that I have a lot of these on here. Give me 1 second. Gesture drawing. Okay, so this, I'm gonna pull up one from December. These aren't bad, but if you look at this and compare it to this, that's a lot of improvement. Like, there's so many things wrong with all of these. It's unreal, like the progress. And that's because I did it. I still did do these like pretty frequently, but at this point I'm getting to this level of doing these because of the live streams, and because I'm forcing myself to do this as a warm-up every time I go to do the stuff that I'm currently doing. So got a max hair in my mouth, but hell. But that's the worst thing ever. I hate getting hair in my mouth. But yeah, so lots of progress. Alright, so let's get alrighty. Koopa, I feel like you're trolling, but if you do want me to explain why I think that there's progress to those, I definitely can. But I think that it's pretty self-explanatory. Alright, so that's one chain. I guess there's probably needs to be slight slack in this. Just because this arm isn't extended out. Yeah, let's do one link here. One link here, and then it can go off a little bit because and then one link there. I think that's horrible. Alright, I need to take this and pull it down, I think a little more actually. I think here. Alright, and this one, yeah, that feels a little better to me. Alright, so that's that chain. And then there's this one here that I would put in the back. Let's do this. This one's going to have slack, but a little less. And I will alright, so let me do this now. I'm going to go in and clean this up, so when I go to do inking and stuff like that, it's pretty clear. This is going to be gone. Oops. this back part here. Cool. And now I can just briefly do this one too. Alrighty. I think that I'm pretty happy with that. Oops. I think that makes it pretty clear. I think I'm gonna have to turn this chair around in a second. Alrighty. Side view. What is that called when the... I need to look that up really fast. So Mike, what kind of game would you want to make? Are you saying like if I had the choice of like making any game in the world, like what would I actually want to make, or are you asking what game would I want to work on? Like what game would I want to work for, I guess I should say. I need to look up what this is called. I'm going to use my phone really fast. Oops. So if I could make any game, I would actually like to, I think any game that I would want to make would be like a game based off of one of my comics. That's like, it's like kind of like a dream of mine, is to like have a, like create a world myself and then make a video game from that world. There's like tutorials or like classes and stuff where you could make the game play almost like, in learning Python, you can make the game play almost like the old school like 2D Zelda game, or like even the Zelda Link's Awakening game that came out for the Switch recently. I wouldn't mind doing that, just because it's something that I could actually do by myself. If I was like the I don't know what it would be, like the senior artistic director or something like that, I would want to do, and like had creative choice as to what would happen in the game, I would probably want to do a big like a big role-playing game that would probably involve some form of like some like fantastical stuff. So like you would level up like magic and things like that with like swords and stuff, staffs, things of that nature. If you've ever played Fable, it would probably be something similar to that. It would be my dream. And then for a dream project that I would want to work on, I wouldn't mind being like a concept artist for, I think like top tier for me would be like a concept artist for a game like Elden Ring. That game's character design and creature design is so freaking beautiful. It would be incredible to play. To create for that, just because you can let your imagination run wild. There's so many things. There's freaking bears that maul people, but they're like huge and kind of like sloth-like bear almost. It's crazy. RuneScape type game. Probably. I haven't played RuneScape, but from what I've seen of it, yeah, I would say it's probably would be similar to that. Alrighty. Supination. Okie dokie. Okay. Trying to think of what else. Because I think the back view is going to solve quite a bit. I honestly don't think I'm going to have to do a 3/4 view. I think the 3/4 view, not 3/4. Yeah, 3/4. I don't think I'll have to do a 3/4 view because I think it'll be pretty self-explanatory. I guess I can get like the skeleton of like the back view in, and then I'll probably wrap things up. This will be pretty easy though, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all of this. This is the beauty of digital art. I'm gonna take all that and I'm gonna copy and paste, and then I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna drag it over. Oh no! Let's do this first. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Alright, so back to the original plan. So we're going to do this, and then that. And obviously this is not an actual back view, but what it is man, that head is just, I hate that I draw my heads and every time it's the same kind of issue. Sorry, I gotta edit this really fast because it's really gonna bother me. That's okay. Oops. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Probably. Alright, that's better. Okay. Sorry, that was really bugging me. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I have this problem where my heads like come out kind of banana shaped. So if you look, it's like this, and then the back end comes out. So even though like my midline is here, I have this situation which this side of the head is just flat in comparison to the other side of the head. So, and even though this is like this view, just to get this out here, this view is slightly facing this way or on the other side facing that way, but that doesn't mean that the head is banana shaped. So that's why I just did what I did. It didn't totally solve the problem, but it definitely made it a little better at least. Yeah. Just now the eyes are a little wonky, but it's alright. I can fix it later if I need to. I think that it's fine. So yeah. That's why I was doing that. I don't know what it is about my heads that happens, but it just does. Alrighty. So now that means I need to come in here and quickly fix this. Alright. So it's going to be mostly these two. Alright, yeah, it is a deformed head. It's very deformed. Bothers me so much when I do that. It's not like horrible, right? But it's not great either. Just weird. Just what my hand naturally kind of does, I guess. Alrighty. Let's zoom back out. And now I can also do, what button is it? This? Yeah, there we go. It's still deformed though. I need to fix that. It's gonna really bother the crap out of me. So let's think here. Alright. Start just with the line art. Could probably delete this layer now. Alright, I'm probably gonna fix this head, and then after I fix the head, I'll probably end the stream. Alright. Let me see. First thing is I need to get, oops. I need to get this chin actually underneath. Alright. That does it. I'm gonna fix this eye just a bit. Alright, I also need to level the eye out just a bit as well. Alrighty. And now oops. I can take this and pull it out quite a bit. Let's do that. Then this side I can flatten out a bit. Alright, that's a little better. It's not quite there. I think a piece of it is this part. Yeah, there we go. That's definitely better. Probably needs to come in just slightly. And then alright. This side's too wide, I think. Let me get a loop in. Oh man, that looks so much better. Yeah, that looks much better. Face looks more structured. Okay, I'm happy with that. So that means now, I can get rid of that for a second. I need to go back and fill in these gaps. Alright, let me zoom in a bit. Get that in. Whew. Sorry, guys. Whew, that was a big sneeze. Good lord. Alright. Thank you. Alrighty. Almost done with these colors here. And oops, actually I want to do this. Last part here. Oh no. Alrighty. I think that looks fine. Alright, off to the shading. Shading isn't too horribly off actually, which is nice. We'll blend them here. Oops. Wait a second. Oh. I was like, why is that happening? Alright. Alright. I think the rest of it should be fine. Yeah, the rest of it's fine. Cool. I do need to do this though. And let's flip it back. Flip. Okay. And zoom out. Cool. Alright, Coop. Thanks for sticking in for so long. I appreciate you. Hope you have a good night as well. And I will see you on, or I'll talk to you tomorrow via voice chat. Alright, so let me... Okay. Yes. Change that was well worth it. Alrighty. So I'm actually going to jump off too. I appreciate... Eddie, I appreciate you sticking around to the end. I appreciate your questions as well. And I hope that these streams, at the very least, are peaceful for you. And you learn maybe a little thing here and there. But, yep, I'm gonna jump off. I hope that y'all have a great rest of your night. If you're watching this later on, I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. And I'm Manga Mike, and I'm out.